Today is day 9 of the protests, and there are several throughout the country.
Hasta que renuncie la señora, efectivamente van a liberar todo Guatemala. Sí.
As Guatemalans throughout the country stage protests in resistance to an apparent attempt to overrun the presidential election. The U.S. Embassy is advising that due to roadblocks, you may need to postpone in-country travel or reschedule flights. We're on our way to see if we can document a little bit of this protest that's going on. They have blocked the roads throughout the entire country, preventing any delivery of goods or fuel. And to see if we can maybe get some first-hand accounts from people of what's going on. We're running into roadblocks of a different kind right now. I came over here to go to the supermarket twice yesterday because even though we'd heard about the protests that were going on, we didn't really comprehend what it was going to mean to us. But when I went in and saw that there was just empty shelves and all of the produce was pretty much gone, I decided to come back over. Because of the roadblocks, fresh food and fuel are running in short supply throughout the country. Usually it's just semi-trucks passing. We're here at the front of the line where everybody is blocking the road here in Rio Dulce. No trucks are allowed through these blocks. But the people participating in this historic demonstration say that it is worth the sacrifice. In su opinión, ¿vale la pena?
Sí, claro.
We are here today along the CA-13, which serves as a major trucking route between Honduras to the south and Mexico and Belize to the north. President-elect Bernardo Alavéro won the election in a historic landslide in August with 58% of the vote.
Y muchas gracias por seguirnos y por darle a conocer el mundo lo que está sucediendo en este pequeño rincón, tan hermoso rincón de Centroamérica.
Now the opposition says that the political party that Mr. Alavéro ran under was not properly registered. Mr. Alavéro calls this a blatant coup d'etat.
So that those that have been elected to take office will not be able to do so. And that is a coup d'etat.
Now the people are taking to the street, demanding, among other things, the resignation of Attorney General Ms. Consuelo Porras.
Por el sufrimiento de todas las familias que están siendo víctimas de la violación de sus derechos.
Aside from a little bit of honking, it's very quiet, very peaceful.
Pues el propósito de la reunión es para tratar de desalojar a las autoridades que nos están estafando, están poniendo de cabeza al país. Ese es el propósito. Pues lo que hicieron fue aprovecharse de los bienes del país, las ayudas internacionales, todas se las han clavado ellos. No las dan los puestos de salud, hospitales, escuelas, no han llegado las ayudas a las escuelas ni a los puestos de salud, no hay medicina porque ellos se las han comido.
Just speaking with a truck driver who was having lunch under his truck in his hammock, and he said he's been here for going on 6 days. Before here, he was in another protest in Petén, so he spent some time there and then made it through and then got stuck here for 6 days. He said he wasn't allowed to comment, that it was prohibited. And then he said the police, and so I don't really know why the police did decline to comment, but they led me to that nice man that told me his side of the story. The policeman was asking me if we were tourists, if we needed help getting through, that they would be able to help us. And I said, oh, are there buses or something waiting? He said, no, but we can talk to like the authorities of the people staging the protest in certain circumstances.
Con permiso. ¿Ustedes les gustarían opinar sobre todo eso? ¿Alguien le gustaría decir algo en cámara?
Pues yo lo que tengo entendido que es por corrupción, dicen, con los la señora Consuelo Porras. Están pidiendo la renuncia. Quiero trabajar.
Okay.
Sí, yo soy taxista, yo quiero trabajar.
Oh, entonces
Sí.
está afectándote
Sí,
porque no puede.
definitivamente me está afectando.
Okay,
Sí,
sí.
yo tengo familia que mantener y no tengo dinero.
¿Y en su opinión vale la pena?
Sí, claro.
Okay, entonces
Sí.
vas a aguantar un poco.
Definitivamente lo tengo que aguantar porque yo solo no voy a poder, ¿verdad? Sí, entonces definitivamente tengo que aguantar. Sí, porque soy guatemalteco al 100% y hay que ir donde va el grupo.
Bueno,
No sabemos cómo será el próximo presidente electo. Lo que queremos es que definitivamente se retire la señora esta que están pidiendo la renuncia. ¿Va? Hasta que renuncie la señora, definitivamente van a liberar todo Guatemala. ¿Sí? Nos está afectando mucho la economía, a nosotros los consumidores finales.
O sea, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Quiere que...
Oh, mi nombre no te lo voy a decir.
Ok, no
Sí.
problema.
Sí.
Pero muchísimas gracias.
Ok.
Gracias. Freddy Orellana. ¿Quiere hablar un poco de eso? No? Okay. It's really normal to be nervous if someone walks up to you and says, "Can I record you for, who knows what?" But after he was done talking, one of the guys I talked to told me, it's not, you won't get a lot of people that will be able to talk very freely. We're accustomed to not being able to talk freely about stuff. He said there are things that happen to people that go around talking.
Guatemala es un país muy bonito, pero mucha corrupción, mucha pobreza. Ellos mucho más dinero y nosotros nada. Mala educación, no hay buena salud. La salud aquí es muy caro. Una persona en el campo gana 50 quetzales al día. No alcanza ni para comprar su medicina, ni para comprar comida, mucho menos para dar educación a su familia. Entonces aquí no estamos seguros, aquí matan y no hay investigación. Aquí lo pueden matar a uno y nadie dice nada quién fue.
You can really get people talking passionately about it as long as they're not being filmed. But it was very interesting talking to people, and the resounding sentiment is just the corruption's gotta stop. He was saying that people are struggling to buy a bag of cement, he said, to make a floor in their house so that they don't have a mud floor. And yet there are hundreds of multimillionaires here who have yachts and jets and helicopters and multiple houses. And you can just really understand how that doesn't seem fair. Usually it's just semi-trucks passing, but not for the last few days and not for the next few days, it sounds like, until they get what they're looking for. The few, tuk-tuks and motorcycles and things that you can see are just going between the two different points, the two different blockades. This is a historic moment for Guatemala that has struggled with corruption. It's a country full of resources and natural beauty, friendly people that deserve basic human rights. So after going to the demonstration, we came back here and I started editing this video, which you'll have just watched. Now, as of this afternoon, it's about 2:00 p.m. on the 10th of October. We've heard from people, friends of ours and people working on our boat, that the government has declared that they're clearing the blockades in the road or they're going to use force. So this story is still developing. This is a very historic time for Guatemala. I just have to say though that my heart really goes out to the people of this country, and I just believe that everyone deserves to live in a country that's free of corruption, in a place where you have equal rights, where you can strive to make money and overcome your financial circumstances you were born in. So as this continues, hopefully I can make another video. Hopefully we can, get over there and get involved some more and get to just talk to people. It's been a wonderful experience. I'm just sending my heartfelt good wishes and hope that this all really works out and that this is a turning point in Guatemala's history. I just came out to check and see if they had resumed the traffic. You can tell from where we've got our boat because we can see the bridge, and nope, there's definitely still we call it huelga, but the protests going on. Day 10. All you can see is the little tuk-tuks going back and forth and some people walking, but that's usually just pretty solid stream of cars and trucks.